Well, Australia has called on Google to alter its maps to stop destruction of certain sacred sites. Let's get more details from Alex in the queue.
Yeah, Tokes, we're specifically talking about Uluru, known as Ayers Rock, of course. That's the name that was given to it by the colonial settlers in Australia, but it was, I think it's fair to say, put back into the hands of indigenous peoples who now oversee this park, this sacred site where it's at. And it's part of a respect for the values of the people who held this rock dear before Europeans set foot in the country that Australian authorities have now asked Google to stop people using Street View. Now, this is Google Earth. It's a bit different. It shows you, if you like, the satellite imagery. But there is, of course, Street View, which you can use to walk up and down your road, this road, and at the moment, you can use it to walk over the top of the site. Now, actually walking on that peak was banned last year, although you can still do it virtually. Australia are asking Google to close that loophole so you don't see people traipsing over the summit. So is this a mark of respect or a ban too far? Well, it's got users in Australia on social media really debating this. Let's just bring up some of the comments here. We've got some people saying, save those images, trying to save them before they're removed. On this one here, look at this. What the, rude word, how on earth is this disrespectful? Can you commit digital disrespect, I suppose, is the debate there. But then there are other users here pointing out that actually now we live in a world where you can catalogue things digitally. There are questions about the ethics that come with that, saying here important to take seriously the reality of virtual reality. That is to say that these kind of requests will probably become more frequent as we digitise our planet, with so many sites sacred to many different peoples. And also just on that one note there, saying that it's important for Aboriginal cultures in the country for certain sites are only visited in person, if you like. They're not sort of plastered over the internet like this. So, Tokes, what we're seeing here is at the moment Google have said to local media in Australia that they will move to take down these Street View images, this user-generated content from the peak. They haven't replied to our media requests at this point, but it does seem that they are going to move to comply with the request from Australian authorities. But as you can see, a debate about digital disrespect and whether walking over Uluru counts as that.
Alex, thank you for looking at that story for us.